You want to cut off the corner. That's been there forever. I think at one point the Forest Service came through and put like a log there. I don't know. Then it was gone, so it's just like, okay. It's a nice little cutoff for us bikes, especially if you happen to have somebody coming the other way. You can get around them real easy that way. And it doesn't hurt anything. These people that think like, you know, oh no, that trail or whatever. It's like, it's not hurting anything. Calm down. Don't be a Karen. Don't be a Melvin. You know, you don't want to get Melvin out there in the world. So another thing the Beta 125 has is Beta does sell a lowering link kit. I mean, for me, this is already nice and low. But for those vertically challenged even more, yeah, they sell a lowering link kit. So just note, when you do those kits, then obviously you lose ground clearance and sometimes how the bike handles too. But you know, if you're shorter, and that can be scary when you're in a weird spot and you can't touch the ground. I'll tell you what though, you learn to adapt. I might be in third, down one. Still in the right RPM range. So you can lose your RPM real fast on this bike. Came back. I think the other thing is if it had more flywheel weight, keep the flywheel spinning. I do believe it has a flywheel. Let's see what's off here. I think it's just a power line. Goes to a power line. Yeah, it's amazing right off the bat. I can tell the 13 tooth is just much more better for probably everyday riding. Put on the 14 tooth if you're just, you know, hitting a heck of a lot less trails. Maybe put on a 15 tooth if you're, you know, really just, you know, not hitting anything if you're just commuting. I'm hoping the big bore kit also wakes this bike up. I hope the being 150cc would just make it that much better for on the road too. Because I'm just not used to riding something with like no power on the road. It is kind of a scary experience. I don't think anyone's come back here in a long time. Yeah, it goes to the left. I just can see the spacing in the trees, and you can lightly see in the ground, but it's very old. It's a good camp area. Yeah, if you came back here, yeah, this would be a good camp. Oh shit, it keeps going. It's probably going to go to another power line, actually. Oh yeah, you can kind of see it around here. Yeah, it used to go right there. It's funny how it's so subtle. It's how I always find cool areas though. Because I see the subtleness. You know, it might be 100-year-old like little route. Okay. I thought there was a split. I came. Oh yeah, Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, very old campsite here. You know, they brought out plywood, probably a burn and stuff, and probably were coming out here regularly and just, for whatever reason, stopped coming. It's pretty old stuff, too. It wasn't like, it's not wood that, like, shingles and stuff where they wouldn't burn it. Even some reels. Got the rocks over there, stacked up over there. Yeah. Person stopped coming, you know, look, they lined up. You can tell those were lined up. The logs here, the little logs here. Probably like, you know, pull in here, park, don't go any further type thing. Yeah, they were probably coming out here pretty regularly, I would guess, by the stack of wood. That's not stuff you bring out just a pitch, not way out here. So one trick you can use is like pine cones. The foot on this isn't as bad as on some bikes, but I'm going to cut a piece of aluminum, see if I can tap out the hole on the bottom and go ahead, thread it in, you know, thread a piece of aluminum on the bottom, just so it's a bigger footprint. Interesting rocks. Hopefully there's not a body under here or something. Look at that. What in the world? Something on the back. What's on the back of that? Some type of man-made, it's like aluminum. That's like aluminum. Man-made material on this. Here, I'll point you guys down. That might be easier. But look. I mean, somebody did a hole right into that. But they coated the back with some type of aluminum material. That's weird. That is really weird. Like, there's another one. That one has a hole right through it. Here's another odd one. Look at that. Well, it's modern because it has some type of material on the back, glued to the back. Why? There's one like they started. It's weird that there's a mound here, though. I mean, honestly, I don't know. It could just be a pile of rocks. Could just be a pile of rock. It's just really strange that somebody did a lot of carving and, like, look, plaster. See, that's the stuff you can find on, like, old roads if you can read the terrain and see where the old path was for the camping site. See, somebody came along and put, at one time, some logs going across. They've all rotted. Now I just noticed, like, that's, looks like a trail. I don't consider that something like, oh no, you went back there. Well, A, you're allowed to go so far off anyways to camp. That might have been technically a little too far, but I don't have a tape measure. My eyeballs are not certified anyway, so. But I'm sure there's all sorts of stuff when you're just putzing around and you can see this stuff too, because you'll be like, oh hey, there's an old road, It doesn't mean it's officially closed. There's not like they put a barbed wire or a post and cable or something where it'd be like, okay, if I go around that, obviously I know they attempted to close it at one time. You know? Which then you gotta wonder then, well, was the closure even legal? See, like this is a nice little pull off. You just wanted like a picnic area, not like really a great campsite. Oh, I didn't even know about it. See, I found 2 new like little old routes. I see old tire tracks here, so not too long ago somebody came back here. Oh, it kind of goes off of there. Yeah, so you come across these like little old roads. It's pretty cool. And this bike is kind of okay for this. My gas works a lot better because I know in pretty much any circumstance I can get out of an area. This, I'd be hesitant. Like I can't go over huge logs or anything with this. Wow, this old like little road comes pretty far back. Well, maybe we'll see something else cool. I'm just kind of looking for anything, but I get a return that way too, so I kind of get a, man, you just got these cool rock formations back here. There's some back there, you just, oh. Wow, this one really goes far back. See, I didn't even know this was here. Oh, so you got a trail going down that way, and you got this one. Wow. And this one's quite long, and it's been open. This is nice. See, I like this type of exploring. I don't necessarily have to speed around. I putz around. Old campsite right there. Old campsite there. Well, this might be a hidden gem right here. Maybe that's intentionally placed so people don't continue. Wow, yeah, this is pretty nice. Did it end there or did it go down here originally? Oh. Yeah, you can tell those logs were split one time. Yeah, I have to be careful how far down I go on something on this. Wow. Yeah, cool. I mean, that rock right there split. Yeah, there's a lot of cool rock formations back here. Oh, hard to tell. Like some boulders back into there. Huge boulders. When I mean boulders, I mean like rock features like this, like huge. See, somebody cut a tree here at one time. I'm definitely looking around. And hopefully wearing all this, I kind of look scary to anything. See, 1 point. For some reason, somebody cut that one, but that one wasn't cut. See, with riding boots, gotta be careful. That's a good picture right there. It's hard to walk and ride. and hike in riding boots. See, this is cool. Trees cut at one point there. They got the old stumps. It almost was like, yeah, this was put here. It's cut. It's cut on this end. Yep, perfect cut. It's as though somebody put that there at one time. Probably to stop erosion. Is it actually a wall? No, it's just cut place there. So where the heck am I? At one time, this was probably an area people frequented a lot. And then for whatever reason, people just stopped coming back.